Hello, this is Rituranjan from Just Tutors, and today we are going to learn about fractions. Now here are a few warm-up questions for you to practice about fractions. These are 4 warm-up questions, so pause the video and try to have a look at each one of them. Now in this video we are going to learn about these 3 terms: half, quarter and whole. So half, quarter and whole are the 3 terms which we'll be concerned about in this video today. Now let's talk about half first. So when an object is divided into 2 equal parts, then each of the part is half of that object. To make you understand what we mean by half, let's suppose we have a pizza here. So this pizza is one whole pizza. As you can see, very delicious looking pizza. Now when you use a cutter and cut it into half, so this each part will be 1/2 of the full whole pizza. So this is half pizza, this is half pizza. Similarly, let's have a look at this one apple. One apple means whole apple. One whole apple. Now when you use a knife and cut it from the middle, you'll have 2 equal halves of an apple. So this is how a half of an apple will look like. Half of an apple. Now let's consider a few figures here and let's try to cut these shapes into half. Look at this one, this looks like a diamond. Now when you'll have to cut it into half, you can do one of these 2 things. Let me show you. So you can either join the top and the bottom points here together, and this is how you'll have this diamond cut into 2 equal parts. Alternatively, you can join the another 2 points here, these 2, the left and the right one, and this is how you'll cut it again into 2 halves, the upper half and the lower half. Similarly, in the second figure, you can cut it into 2 equal parts like this. You'll just need to join the middle points of the top and the bottom legs or the sides. So this is how you'll have these 2 halves here. Alternatively, you can cut it in another 2 halves by joining these 2 points of the left hand side and the right hand side, like this. So again you'll have 2 halves. Now when we talk about circle, we need to have a good understanding of the center of the circle. Now once you have figured out the center of the circle, you can just use a line to connect any 2 points on the boundary of the circle. And this is how you will get exactly 2 halves in a circle, like this. And you can actually cut a circle into as many halves as you want by just joining the 2 points on the boundary of the circle passing through the center. Now let's talk about fractions here, and the term here is quarter. A quarter can be defined as 1 part out of 4 parts. Now those 4 parts obviously should be equal. 4 equal parts. The example is given below. Let's have a look at this delicious chocolate. So this is one whole bar of a chocolate. Now the 7 small pieces form 1/4 of the whole bar. Now how would you figure it out? Let me show you. Here, this is 1/4 of the chocolate bar, consisting of 7 small pieces. So this is 1. Similarly, you'll have another 3 smaller parts like this. Yes. So they are 4 parts out, and these one of them, each one of them are actually a quarter. 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. Now, an example involving money. We know that a quarter of an object is 1 part out of 4 parts. Therefore, a quarter of 80 pounds or 80 rupees in India will be 20 pounds. You'll just need to work out using a bar diagram model. So this bar model from here to here is one whole bar. Now to find a quarter of this bar, you'll split it into 4 equal parts. Now put in numbers such that all the numbers are same, and when you add them up you get 80. So in each bar you'll just need to put 20 so that together they are equal to 80 pounds. Now let's revise them one by one. Half means when object is divided into 2 equal halves. This is one object here. It has been divided into 2 equal halves. This is a chocolate bar. Now a whole means one complete whole bar of a chocolate or any other object. Similarly, a quarter means 1 part out of 4 parts. So this is one complete bar of a chocolate. When you'll split it into 4 equal parts, each part will be a quarter of the whole chocolate bar. Now, one more example. Let's have a look at this white chocolate bar. Now, if you look here, you'll find that there are 24 smaller pieces in this white chocolate bar. If you look at them, count them if you want to. So there are 24 smaller pieces in this chocolate bar. Now if you eat 12 small pieces out of this 24, you'll have eaten 12. That is half of the bar. If you eat the whole, that means you have eaten 24 small pieces, all of them. Then you'll say that you have eaten the whole bar. Now if you eat 6 small pieces, you'll say that you have eaten a quarter of the 24 small pieces. And you can make it out here. Let me show you. So here we go. 6 we need to. So here we go. This is 6. If you can see, 6 small pieces. Now there's a question for you to practice. Let's practice it together. The counters are shown below. How many counters are there? Let's count them one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's very beneficial and useful to mark them as we are counting them. So there are 12 counters. What is half of total counters? Half means 12 is split into two equal parts. That means 6 each. So half would be 6 counters. And now let's talk about quarter. Quarter means a 12 has been splitted into 4 equal parts, and that would be 3 counters each. Now here is a question for you to practice, so please pause the video and try to work out this question based on your understanding of halves and quarters which you have learned till now. This is all in today's video about fraction. For more videos, please log in to chesstutors.com. Thank you. Have a good day.